Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead. I have some audio I want to show you. Pictured of a video of a fight that happened up on President Avenue between two women. Can I see it?
Actually, it was high school kids.
It was actually high school kids. I'll give it back to you. It was
I
actually.
paused the video because
Yeah. It was. I just needed the audio so I can actually show them.
Just press the play button.
So this is actually the.
Oh no, you just closed it out.
Cross the street, bro. Can't do shit.
This is actually the audio that happened with the high school kids, and Fall River Police and State Police were on scene, and several people were getting arrested at that time. So that's the actual audio right there. So it's really crazy, man. You know, when people are just getting. These high school kids, are getting away with a lot of things. And Mayor Paul Coogan, city mayor, says that Fall River is safe, which is Fall River is not safe because of these incidents. And this is what the city mayor says, all the time. During his actual primary, you know what I'm saying? With his primary election, he said it, and he also said that, he keeps saying this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's not safe. I mean, you had President Avenue, Fall River Experience picked that up, Fall River Reporter picked that up. Now I got the video. And I just want to show the viewers that Fall River is not safe for anybody. Okay, Fall River is not safe for anybody because of all this. Even with the shootings that's been happening from Locust and North Main Street, and yes, so I mean it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? It is. It is. It's totally wrong. I mean, Fall River is on edge. But all this stuff going on here between the high school kids, Durfee high school kids, two girls fighting. You had a crowd of people up there on President Avenue and North Main Street at that time. And you know something though? It's total nonsense. It's ridiculous. Okay, you can't keep saying that. The city mayor cannot keep saying that Fall River is safe. I mean, I've heard it from. Spindle City Straight Talk. I've heard it for a number of people. It's not, man. It's Fall River is not safe. Fall River is the high-ranking. It's dangerous. It is really dangerous out there. I mean, you don't know who's going to come at you. You don't know what's going to go on out there in the city of Fall River. Okay, Fall River is not like it was before. When Sam Sutter was at a dinner, Sam Sutter had to go out and find out what was going outside when this shooting happened on Locust and North Main Street. Sam Sutter was around. Sam Sutter used to go around everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere, all through the events. And Paul Coogan is criticizing Sam Sutter, saying Sam Sutter didn't, which is, I know Sam Sutter goes around these events. Okay? It's total nonsense. It's ridiculous. We shouldn't have, in the first part, we shouldn't even have these shootings happen around the city. The 18-year-old, then another shooting on Locust and North Main Street again. Then it was... three separate incidents that happened here in the city of Fall River. Okay, three separate incidents here in the city of Fall River. So, do you call that a safe city? No, you don't. You can't actually call it a safe city. Okay, when you're having these issues go on here in the city of Fall River. Okay, Chip and CJ Ferry, they're right. They're absolutely right, and I agree with, because I listened to their show. They showed statistics. They showed it. So they showed their statistics. As a matter of fact, I think I share my CJ Ferry's and Chip's video already. I mean, it's not safe here in the city of Fall River. I mean, look at it. You got high school kids. Two girls fighting. Over at President Admiral McDonald's. Fall River Reporter Experience picked it up. Everybody had their phones out over there. It was like a circus over there. With the cops. Cops are arresting, a bunch of kids over there. Well, the reason why is because so that way they can actually separate them out. You know what I'm saying? So I mean I imagine so. I mean you even had the state police over there helping out. Of course, yeah, they're gonna start putting handcuffs on people just to calm everybody down. You know what I'm saying? So they can sort people out, and everything else is up. Who started the fight and what? You know what I'm saying? And start talking to people. You know what I'm saying? But it is though. I mean, it's totally nonsense. It is. It's totally nonsense. I mean, this stuff shouldn't even be happening here in the city of Fall River. Okay. And the city mayor says that the whole city is safe, and he's been saying that through his through the primary on Channel 10. That this city is not safe at all. Okay, this whole state is ranking the highest, the highest. I mean, I think it's the 5. I think it is. It's the 5. I mean, because CJ Ferry and Chip showed it. You know what I'm saying? Because them are the ones that have the statistics from the last time. So I mean, we're not safe in this city at all. We're not. And something. We're not. The mayor gotta face the truth. Okay. We're not safe in this city at all. I mean, I wish we could say that, but we're not. Okay. Because, I mean, high school kids, big, huge crowd up there on President Avenue. Kids are going at it. Everybody, we all have the video. Matter of fact, let me post it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Let me see. Fall River Experience. Fall River Experience. Matter of fact, they let's see here. Let's see, President Avenue. Yeah, let me see here. See here what's going on. Oh, right here. Look at this. Right here. Look at this. This is the video right here. Come on, man. I mean, you call this a safe city? I mean, look at that video, man. You call that a safe city? That's on President Avenue right there. Wow. I mean, look at it. I have the proof right there. I mean, that's on President Avenue. Look at all that. People getting arrested and everything. There was a big, huge fight over there on President Avenue. I mean, come on. I mean, you call this a safe city? No, it's not. I mean, you can't call something a safe city when it's not. Okay? I mean, big, huge fight over there on President Avenue. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I mean, that is horrible. Okay? It's terrible. Okay? And when you see something like that, I mean, that's proof right there. I mean, that is proof right there. That is horrible. These are high school kids doing this. Okay? 2 girls fighting, whole bunch of crowd over there, probably leading them on, and instead of saying, hey, I gotta call 911, there's a big huge fight over here, please come up here and break it up. But no, people leading these fights on, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, Yeah, it's 7. Yeah, let me see here. Oh, right, okay, look at this. Alright, look at this. Wait a second here. Wait, hold on here. Um, what was this? Community faces Fall River Mayor Paul Coogan. Yeah, well, no, why the community is facing him is because, no, why? Because he says that, Mayor Paul Coogan says that, the city is safe. You know what I'm saying? And the city is not safe at all. Okay? It's not. I mean, you cannot say, that something is safe when it's not. Okay? And, and you can't say that, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, East Providence, WPRI, Fall River is one of 3 Massachusetts communities with a mayoral election coming up in November. Incumbent Mayor Paul Coogan will be running against former Mayor Sam Sutter on November 7th. So, I mean, in the above video, Coogan joined Channel 12 at 4 to discuss several issues that Fall River is facing. Voters are included crime, affordable housing, and infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? So, well, we do need affordable housing, but you know something though, but we also don't need market rate housing either. Okay? But Mayor Sam Sutter goes around saying, Mayor Paul Coogan, I apologize. Mayor Paul Coogan goes around and saying that, it's the city safe. The city is not safe. I mean, if you go listen to the replay of CJ Ferry and Chip, they'll show you the statistics. Okay, they will show you the statistics on Fall River and how Fall River and the crime rates here in Fall River. I mean, I'm just a talk show, and I talk about different things. But was actually I had to come on today's topic. So Fall River is on edge. Okay, right now Fall River is on edge. The people want to know what is going on here in the city of Fall River, and you know something, and basically, the people in the city of Fall River are not getting any answers, okay? They're not getting answers whatsoever on what is going on here in the city of Fall River. So, I mean, we need answers because, I mean, this stuff can't keep going on, okay? Fall River is the this state is the highest already, I mean, in crime. I mean, I'm talking about crime, okay? I'm talking about shootings, okay? I'm talking also about stabbings and stuff like that. People in this, we cannot keep our mouth shut about this, okay? We can't. We have to, we have to come together and we have to solve these crimes here in the city of Fall River. You know what I'm saying? Fall River was never like this. It might have been a little bit, but not as much as it is now, okay? So, I mean, we have to, come together and try to say, hey, you know what? Enough is enough, okay? Enough of the arguments, we're going to have arguments, but enough of the shootings, stabbings, and everything that's going on here in the city of Fall River. That's why we need Sam Sutter for mayor in there, because he was a prosecutor. He was the DA, and he has a successful rate of convictions. And, so, I mean, but Mayor Paul Coogan, forget it. You know what I'm saying? Mayor Paul Coogan is, he's afraid himself, okay? I'm going to first say that. He's scared himself to say something, okay? I mean, Sam Sutter's not. Sam Sutter goes out there, finds out, what's going on, okay? People talk to Sam Sutter because, you know why? Because people love Mayor Sam Sutter, former Mayor Sam Sutter. So that's why I'm hoping that he becomes mayor on November 7th. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm encouraging people to get out there, vote for Sam Sutter for Mayor November 7th, because because Mayor Paul Coogan is not doing the job that he says that he was going to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's horrible. It's horrible. You know what I mean? Horrible to actually see this. You know? So horrible to see this. Okay? It's horrible to see that. Okay? It is. It's horrible. It is. It's gonna go down right now. Watch. It's horrible to see this. It's horrible over there. Look at that. I mean, it is. It's horrible. Right outside of McDonald's. It's horrible. It is. It's horrible. Former Experience picked it up. I got it. I'm showing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing you. Well, I'm showing you exactly what what's going on here in Fall River, and what Mayor Paul Coogan don't realize. You know what I'm saying? That that goes on. Look at all this, man. You got police over there. You got you got a couple of police cars up there. 6, 7, 9. Well, 8. Yeah, because big huge fight. You know what I'm saying? Over there, it's crazy, man. Wow. I mean, I'm showing you the video. There's the proof right there. Yeah. I mean, 2 girls fighting. You had the Fall River police up there. You had the state police up there. It's horrible, man. Wow. I mean, the police department has to. The police had to cuff everybody, so that way to calm everybody down. Then sort it out. Then start talking. Okay, if you didn't do it, take cuffs off and let you go. I mean, the police had to do it. The police wasn't locking anybody up. I mean, there was a kid that was actually, exaggerating so much about it. So I mean, it's hard though. You know what I'm saying? Well, it is right there. Oh, look at all the cops over there. And this is up on President Avenue. Go search it for yourself. Look up on Fall River Reporter. Look up that Fall River Experience. I mean, you guys could see it all right there. It's nuts, man. Yeah, it is. It's crazy. I mean, I never seen anything like that in my life. Well, you probably can see it even better now. It's awful. Yeah, it's horrible up there. I mean, nobody's safe in this city, man. And Mayor Paul Coogan thinks that everybody's safe, man. Nobody is. Nobody's safe at all. Sorry to say it, but hey, I mean, he can say what he wants. It's a free country, but I mean, there's proof right here. Oh, it's not safe. I mean, and even the police are having a hard time out there. And Mayor Paul Coogan says it's a safe city to live, but it's not. It's horrible. Yeah, it's horrible. I mean, I showed you the video. I mean, I'll post it up on Fall River Media News. I'll post it up on Fall River Media News, and you guys can actually. I'm gonna post it up on Fall River Media News group, and you guys can go and see that for yourself. So I mean, you know, so take a look at yourself. You know what I'm saying? You guys can, take a look at yourself, man. Fall River Media News Group. Yeah, look at there it is right there. That's all the police over there, man. That's crazy. President Admiral, uh, President Admiral McDonald's next to American Food Market. So there was state troopers and all over there, Fall River police and everything over there, and breaking up a huge fight between two girls, but there was a whole huge crowd over there. There was a whole huge whole crowd over there. So people did get arrested. So they are going to sort this thing out. So yeah, I mean it's horrible. You know what I'm saying. It is. It is horrible. That happened right in McDonald's too. The fight happened right into the McDonald's. Wow. Yeah. All outside. Okay. So that is that's President Avenue. They're crazy over there. Now let's see what Mayor Paul Coogan has to say about it. I'd like to know what Mayor Paul Coogan has to say. Well, ain't a city. He's full of crap. I don't want to listen to him. Mayor Paul Coogan thinks that everything's safe here in the city. Everything's not safe here in the city. It's not. I mean, you could. Everybody's saying it. Fall River is on edge with everything. You know what I'm saying, including the shooting, the riot that just happened on President Avenue, and with the high school kids. So let's see what else is in the news today. Maybe I can talk about something else. If you want, you guys can take a look at this video. You guys can look it up on mine. Actually, when I'm done, I'll take forward experienced. Forward school committee debate is on right now, so. Well, that's the end of the school committee right now. It's just the forum, where they didn't have enough people run for school committee, so school committee just is going right into November 7th. So, again, you got your choices for Colin Dias. You got your choices, Colin Dias, Charlie Chase for school committee, and you got your incumbents for school committee too as well. So now for city council, you got Ricky Tiff, candidate for city council. You got Boomer Amaral for city council. You got Bob for city council. You got Joshua Texera for city council. You got a bunch of new ones for city council. There's actually no sense of voting back in the incumbents. Okay, so you got to vote out the incumbents, because if you keep on voting in for the incumbents, you're gonna get the same results. We need different results. That's what we need. Okay, and we've been saying this for a very long time. For the past few years down the road. Thank you for the coffee. I appreciate it.
Welcome.
We need different results. We don't need the same results. Okay, because if we keep on getting the same results, okay, nothing's gonna change. Nothing at all. And nothing at all is going to change. So that's why we do need different results. Okay, if you keep voting them in, are you expecting the results to change? No, the results are not going to change. Well, that's it. Yeah. Well, I'm going to put something up here because somebody had just said to me that, but what if some incumbents are good? Not everyone is good, awful. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me tell you. No point of. Well, we have to vote. Let me see here. We have to vote out, okay? We have to vote out all the dinosaurs that's been there for years, okay? So we don't need the new city councils in. We don't need the old city councils in it, because how do you expect, okay? How do you expect to get, okay? If you're looking for a new result, vote in all new city councilors. That's what we need. We need new ones, and we've been saying this for years and years. Okay, even when I ran for city council, I even said this. Okay, we need new city councilors. So you know what? Because we need different results. We cannot have the same results all the time, because there is a point, okay. Well, my friend there, my good friend says, "Oh, there's no point of voting out all incumbents." Well, we do need to vote out all the incumbents, because you know why? Because we need different results. Because you know why? Because nothing is getting done. Nothing at all is getting done. So that's why we need all new city councils. Well, you got Ricky Tiff running for city council. You got Texera. You got Bob Person running for city council. You got Boomer running for city council. These are all new. These are all new city councilors. Okay, that's what we need. We need different results. Okay, we don't need the same results, because the point is, what I'm getting with that is, if we get different results, then all right. But we can't, these city councilors were in there for a very long time. Okay, like Joe Camara. Joe Camara was in there for a long time. Linda Pereira was in there for a long time. Who else was in there for a long time? Well, I like Michelle Dion because Michelle Dion, she's got she's ahead of the game over there. Okay, Michelle Dion, she's ahead of the game, and I'd vote for her in a heartbeat. And then Sean Kadeem, and Sean Kadeem likes to sometimes instigate, likes to fight with people all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, and we have to. He's been in there too for a very long time. He's been in there decades too himself. I mean, and he can't. How can he? How can he? You know what I'm saying? He hasn't done anything. Joe Camara hasn't done anything. You know what I'm saying? Linda Pereira hasn't done nothing. Okay. Michelle Dion, okay, has done something. You know what I'm saying? That's why, yeah, I would vote for Michelle Dion. Okay. And Laura Washington, she didn't show up at the primary. She got married. Congratulations to Laura Washington for getting married. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, well, she deserved it. Congratulations to her. You know what I'm saying? Because I know her dad. Her dad's a pastor at the Dead Baptist Church. So congratulations to Laura Washington. You know what I'm saying? For getting married, and she deserved it. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's hey, she got married. Same thing. Pamela Liberty LeBeau, she backed off the election because of an incident that happened, a long time ago. So, yeah. How you doing, James? I see you. And it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So, so we do, and I want to let people know that. That Leo Pelletier, former city councilor Leo Pelletier, probably not doing so good. Prayers go out to his family. You know what I'm saying? And he was a good city councilor. I remember him, Leo Pelletier, when I was young. I was living up Eastern Avenue when Leo Pelletier first ran for city council. And yes, James, do you want to come on my show?
Is that okay?
That's fine. Nah, because I was just talking about a couple of incumbents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, the thing I was trying to mention earlier is that look, if there's some good incumbents, what's the whole point of voting?
Well, the reason why I'm saying because Joe Camara, okay, Joe Camara was in there for a long time. Okay,
no, I'm not talking about I'm not talking about all the old dinosaurs in there.
Oh, dinosaurs, man! You got plenty of dinosaurs.
I'm talking about. Oh no, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the ones that were just recently elected, like a couple of years ago.
Well, they had their chance. You know what I'm saying? To do things.
Yeah.
And say if I was in there, okay, say if I was the city councilor, James, okay, and then you said, well, okay, Dave was in there for 3 years, okay, so all right, and then you come up to me and you say to me, hey, Dave, what did you get done in 3 years? And I would say, well, I got some things done, but I couldn't get everything done. So okay, so now the city council election comes up again, and you say to me, okay, Dave, what else did you get done? And I say, James, I'm working done. Then you're going to tell me, well, Dave, I'm not going to vote for you no more because I gave you an extension. I gave you an extra year to get something done. So then I'm going to say, well, you know something? Well, hey, you know something? At least I tried. You know what I'm saying? And so this is what we do every 2 years with city councilors. We keep them in there for about 2 years, or 3 years, and if they're that good, then we say, okay, well, you know something, like just like Michelle Dion, okay, Michelle Dion, I will be voting for her because she is, successful in the city council. She gets things done too. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
now, who else? But Michelle Dion is the only one that I'll be voting for.
Michelle Dion, Bob Person, I think, is running.
Bob Person is running. Yeah, he's good. I voted for him. I voted for Joshua Texera. I voted for Ricky Tiff. I voted for Boomer Emerald. I voted for the other Boomer, and because there's two of them running. So, and then for school committee, I voted for Colin Dias. I voted for Colin Dias. Then.
Didn't they actually just push the? Didn't they actually delay the school committee vote?
I don't even know. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard something where they were delaying it.
Well,
because there's barely any people running.
Well, the reason why they delayed it in September, is because there wasn't enough people running for school committee, so that's why they pushed it in for November 7th.
Hardly surprising.
Yeah, well, it's been like that too. You know what I'm saying? Even before I met you, James, it's been like that. Okay, even when I ran for city council, it's been like that. We had more people running for city council than we had people running for school committee. Believe it or not.
Yeah. Well, again, that's hardly shocking.
Yeah. Well, it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean.
I believe Linda Pereira's running again.
Yeah, Linda Pereira's on the top there. So, and a lot of people just don't like Linda.
So it looks like she's gonna win quite easily.
Yeah, she probably will. Yeah, but it's just the fact is that some they don't get like Sean Kadim. You know what I'm saying? Sean Kadim, last city council before the election, he got into an argument with somebody over there right on national TV, and that's ridiculous.
Hey, classic Fall River, right?
Hey, what are you gonna do, right? But
I mean, it looks like the city's on edge after having 3 shootings in 12 hours in
Fall River. Yeah, the city is on edge. Even Channel
on edge.
Yeah, it's on edge right now. You know what I'm saying? And people want to know what is going on here in the city of Fall River. People want to know what Mayor Paul Coogan's doing. Mayor Paul Coogan says this is a safe city. Okay. A safe city. It's not. We're not safe, James. We're not.
I mean, our crime rate is the second worst in the state after what is it, North Adams?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe our crime rate is second worst in the whole state. After North Adams.
Well, something,
or Holyoke.
And you know who said that? My cousin CJ. Okay, Ferry, he was with his buddy Chip, he was live, and he showed statistics about Fall River, about how bad Fall River is. He showed it. He showed it.
The crime's always horrendous.
Of course.
Oh my God. The crime rate's not getting any better.
No, it's not.
There's still an increasing homeless population. There's barely any affordable housing.
No affordable housing at all. Rents are sky high. Yeah, absolutely.
And and you know what? I've heard this, and I hope this isn't true. But I heard that the plaza near Almax, near like Route 79.
Yeah, I think I saw it.
Apparently I heard that Coogan might support more housing projects there.
Well,
I really hope it's not true.
I hope it's not true either. You know what I'm saying? I hope it's not true.
Yeah,
You
because
know.
I heard he wants to. I heard that the city wants to make that plaza near that Allmax
Yeah.
on President Ave, I believe.
Yeah.
Apparently the city wants to make they want more market rate housing there.
No, why should they have more market rate housing over there? We got enough going on here in the city.
Yeah,
Market.
and you already have Coogan in the debate saying that that we can't get rid of market rate housing because all the plumbers and electricians they're gonna somehow lose their jobs.
The electricians are not going to lose their jobs. You know something? Electricians get their jobs. They get jobs. They lose their job. Mayor Paul Coogan does not know what he's talking about half the time. Sometimes I think he just falls asleep too. But I think Sam Sutter is gonna,
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I mean, we've already had him there for 1 year.
yeah, but something though. But he's
respect who he is.
yeah. Well, I mean, he's successful crime rates wise. Okay, and he's proved that already. He's successful on crime.
I mean, look, his DA record's very mixed.
He's good though. He's good.
There's been reports of Sutter just not showing up at times.
Yeah, but Mayor Paul Coogan lied about that. He did. Everybody, former reporter, former experience, Spindle City Straight Talk. They all said that former Mayor Sam Sutter showed up at all these places, like events and everything, so to get noticed. He did show up. So, I mean, my sources are out there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he did show up. And matter of fact, when Mayor Paul Coogan was at these dinners, these veteran dinners, and when those shots fired was going on at Locust and North Main Street. Know who came out? Former Mayor Sam Sutter came out. Mayor Paul Coogan did not come out at all, and it was proven.
Wow, he didn't even show up.
He didn't even come out, and former Mayor Sam Sutter came out. Okay, and everybody said yes, he did, and he come out, and he also came out at the events and everything too when they had the Portuguese at the Kennedy Park. He was there. He'd show up at every meetings at the neighborhood associations. We got too many of them. I mean, we got too many of them. I mean, I don't know why we got too many of them. We have too many of them. Basically, we only need one. You know what I'm saying? We only need one. But I guess each neighborhood has South End's got one. Bank Street neighborhood's got one. Who else has got one?
Pleasant Street, maybe?
Well, but we have one. We have a neighborhood. I mean, it's all the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, the police go to all the neighborhoods association groups, and they talk about the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So everything's the same thing. What you get from the Flint Neighborhood Association, you're gonna get from the South End neighborhood or the Bank Street neighborhood. So that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get all the same thing. So I mean, it is. You're gonna get the same thing. You're not gonna get any different. So over there. So
yeah. Well, you know what? I don't see anything changing, especially under Coogan. I don't see anything changing under Sam Sutter. Because again, we've already had him for 1 year.
Yeah, no, but
I don't know. I just don't like either of them.
Well, I mean, I like to give Sam Sutter another try. Well, you know what it was.
I mean, I understand, but a lot of people are saying that Sutter's he's just another Paul Coogan, but slightly better.
Well, yeah, he's not another Paul Coogan. Believe me, trust me, he's not.
I don't know. I mean, I
Take a shot at. I mean, it's up to you.
I've had a lot of people tell me that you know that Sutter isn't any different from Coogan.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to. Well, I mean, you have to pick your poison. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you have to pick. You have to pick the less evil. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'd rather have Sam Sutter because he's affordable housing. Okay, you know, because Maura Healey can't get through to Paul Coogan. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Speaking of Maura Healey, did you see recently that she came up with a $4 billion it was like a $4 billion plan for affordable housing? Did you see that?
I saw that one. Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, at least she's trying.
I mean, I'm not gonna criticize her for it. You know what I'm saying? You know, even though a lot of times, like I told you, I'm not going to criticize her. I'm not going to criticize her, even though that I don't agree with some of her policies. But I mean, you know, she's trying. You know what I'm saying? You know, she's trying.
Yeah. She recently came up with a $4 billion plan to provide affordable housing like statewide.
Yeah. I'm glad that she did that. You know what I'm saying?
She's been a massive upgrade over Charlie Baker.
Yeah, she was, and you know, and Charlie Baker didn't, and Charlie Baker did not, come out with these things either. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but
it's funny you mention that because with Charlie Baker, he was like the most popular governor in the whole country.
Well, yeah, until after, until he started taking a turn for the worse.
Oh my God.
Well, you know what I mean by that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you're always saying that he's a rhino.
Well, I did say it because you know something. He plays Republican, but you know under that mask of his, he's really a Democrat.
But at the end of the day, he's still a Republican. You know?
Yeah.
He still is.
But I mean, under that mask of his, right? But under that mask of his, right? He is he's a Democrat. You know what I'm saying? Not a Republican. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
wait, how? But how is he a Democrat? He's never supported any of the Dems' policies at all.
You don't know Charlie Baker like I know Charlie Baker.
Oh man.
Charlie Baker plays both sides, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? When Charlie Baker was the governor, Charlie Baker played both sides of the field. You know what I'm saying? In other words,
what's wrong with that?
But look at this.
What's wrong with that?
I see a lot wrong with that. You don't go. All right. That's like okay.
So you think being extremely partisan and everything is good?
But look at this. No, hold on.
I mean, come on.
Listen to what I'm trying to say. Okay, it's like you. Okay, it's like you. Okay, well, one day you're on the Red Sox side, right? And then tomorrow you're gonna be on the Mets side. All right.
Oh my.
You know what I'm saying? So you play both sides of the field. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how I put it. So I mean, it's
Yeah. Well, you know what? People have the right to be like that.
Yeah, people have the right to be what they want to be.
There's no law that states that if you're a Republican, you have to be a diehard conservative. No, that's not true.
I mean, people can be what they want to be.
I mean, there's a bunch of moderate Republicans in office right now.
Yeah, people can be what they want to be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's no law saying that they can't.
And you know what? That applies to Baker.
Yeah, hey, you know something? Hey, that's Baker's life. You know what I'm saying?
But at the end of the day, he's still a Republican. He still supports conservative values at the end of the day.
Yeah, he does. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me.
Which I don't even agree with at all.
Well, hey, I mean, I do agree with it too. So I mean, you know me, so I do agree with it. You know what I'm saying? It's But I mean, but see, I mean, hey, you're the opposite of the field. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a straight shooter when I say something. You know.
Yeah.
But anyways, but it's. I mean, you know. But at the end of the workday, you know what I'm saying? When you're a politician, at the end of the workday, you go home, you want to put your feet up, you want to have a cup of coffee, or break out a bag of chips or something, or break out a blunt or something, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, but I mean...
Or maybe accepting bribes with gold bars.
Maybe, yeah, well, that too. I mean, you can actually accept bribes with gold bars. Hey,
I mean, look at Senator Bob Menendez indictment. Man, his corruption is probably the most cartoonish corruption I've ever seen.
Is he a Republican?
No, he's a Democrat.
Oh, see?
No, he's a Democrat. He's a senator from New Jersey.
Oh, he's a senator from New Jersey. So look at.
He's one of the most corrupt senators in the country.
Nice. Oh, there you go.
Oh no, it's bad. Like, accepting cash and putting it in his jacket, which said Menendez in it.
Oh my God!
And apparently being bribed with gold bars and selling government secrets to Egypt.
Wow.
Menendez is no good. And this is his second indictment.
Well, you know something?
His second one.
Well, because they can't. But these people. I'm going to say, but these senators cannot help it. Okay, they can't. You know, and that's why they say, politics is dirty. Okay, politics is dirty. You're gonna get. I mean.
What about Bernie Sanders? He's like one of the most honest politicians ever.
Yeah, well, Bernie Sanders. Well, I don't know. I never heard anything about him taking a bribe.
Bernie Sanders. He's like he's like the most honest politician of all time.
Yeah. Well.
No, it can be helped. I mean, look at Bernie. Just how much of a good track record he has.
Well, some of the senators, they like money. I'm saying,
one's like Menendez.
No, well, if I was a senator, okay, and I say to you, hey, James, hey, come here for a minute. Hey, let's get off the camera for a minute. Hey, we got to talk to you about something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and I say, hey, something? Hey, I'll go over there and I'll go and fix your sidewalk. I'll go and construct your sidewalk and everything else and stuff. Here's $1 million. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not denying that. Like, at all.
You take it, wouldn't you? No, but a lot of senators, a lot of people like that. I'm going to tell you. You know what the weakest part in politics when you have a senator, okay? When you have a senator or when you have a mayor or any city council, okay, they come up to you and say, they're nice to you, and they come up to you and go, hey, hey, you want to do me a favor? You know what I'm saying? Here, look at here. There's a check for $1 million. You know what I'm saying? $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I need this fixed. You know something? A politician cannot. Okay, they cannot. They'll accept it. They will accept it. They will accept the bribe. They will.
Well, not every single one. Like I mentioned earlier, Bernie's a good example of that.
Yeah, well, I mean, but some politicians are not.
Oh no, I know. The point is, not every single senator's like that.
Well,
there is a lot of them that have cartoonish corruption, but not all of them.
But look at that. Let's look at Jazel Correa. Okay, what he's done. Okay, mayor.
Well, Jazel wasn't even a senator; he was a mayor.
And he was a mayor, but guess what? He was still corrupt.
Yeah. And that's probably why there'll never be a young mayor in Fall River ever again.
Probably not.
Because they're just gonna do a bunch of smear campaigning saying that young people can't win here ever again, and they'll just point out Jazel.
Well, maybe that should happen if they do a smear campaign that young people cannot run for mayor anymore.
And that sucks.
You know, but I always thought Jazel, okay, when Jazel was a city councilor, when Jazel first got on the city council, the reason why now he got on the city council because he was the 10th one, and because I think it was, I'm trying to think of his name, he had to step down from the city council. It was Paul De Silva at that time, and so Jazel had to take over his seat. So that's how Jazel became. That's how Jazel became a city councilor. And then later on, Jazel decided to run for mayor. But none of this, the owl, and the owl came up when he was a city council. The minute he ran for mayor of the city of Fall River, that's when the owl came out, and that's when later on in the times that Jazel Correa told his chief of staff, well, I'm not paying you, I'm keeping your money, I'm not paying you. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that sort of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I mean it's
and he would become one of the most corrupt mayors of all time.
And then later on, he started getting greedy. He started, charging the marijuana
taking advantage of marijuana companies.
Taking advantage of marijuana companies.
And also like embezzlement of funds.
Embezzlement of funds, charging them more than it should. You know what I'm saying? Like writing letters, observation letters or something like that he was doing, and he was charging them
it was just so cartoonish.
Yeah. And yeah, it was, but I never thought in my life that Jazel would ever do that. You know what I'm saying? So I never.
He did.
You know, but he did. But you know something though. But in our eyes, what mayor or city council, president, senate, okay, they're not perfect. They make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? They make a mistake. They get greedy. You know what I'm saying? So what makes you think Mayor Paul Coogan is getting greedy? Okay, he's getting greedy already. Look what he's doing. Okay, with the budget. Okay, mishandling the budget. Look what he did. You know what I'm saying? He got greedy.
Oh yeah.
I mean.
Well, wasn't that a rumor? I don't think that was ever proven.
That was
started by someone.
For what I understand, that was proven mishandling funds.
Well, you know what? I'll have to look that up for myself.
But you can look it up for yourself. But you can look it up for yourself and see. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but mishandling funds, is not a joke. You know what I'm saying? It's this is actually taxpayers' money. You know what I'm saying? This is our money, not their money, our money. You know what I'm saying? Our money that we work for, that we put in when we file our taxes at the end of the year. Basically. We can't, but yes, and like I said, I'm going to stay angry because I'm going to hold these politicians accountable for everything that they do, they say, and they promise. You know what I'm saying? So yes, and because it's not right for the community. Hey, by the way, did you hear about that?
Oh, by the way, so Jim Jordan, he ended up losing again.
Well,
he lost his second straight vote.
Well, no, I saw that.
People defecting from him. I'm telling you, this is the circus all over again.
Well, he's going to
from January.
Yeah, well, he's going to do it again.
Well, you know what? He's going to do it again, and the same 20 to 22 people are just going to keep voting against him.
Well, but it's a shame on it.
I mean, they need to pick someone else.
Well, it's a shame that shame on the Republicans. Okay, shame on them. That's what I say, and that's what Jim Jordan said. He said, "Shame on them." Okay.
Well, you know what? If Jim Jordan was an extremist, he would already be speaker right now.
Yeah, but it's but it is though.
But no, Jim Jordan is pissing off so many moderates that they're voting against him.
Well,
That's exactly what's happening.
Well, we'll see. Well. I mean, we'll see what happens again. This happened to Kevin McCarthy too. So, you know what I'm saying?
But McCarthy's already said he's not running again.
Yeah. So this.
So he's already out. It looks like. It looks like they were behind Steve Scalise for a bit. That KKK lover. But he ended up dropping out because of his cancer, I heard. And Donald Trump made fun of his cancer, basically. And Trump convinced a lot of people to not support Scalise, so he ended up dropping out.
Wow.
Which is really scummy, by the way.
Well, we have plenty of Republicans. We have plenty.
But look, Jim Jordan's not going to cut it. Who else are you guys going to nominate?
Well,
who?
We'll find somebody.
You have to. They have to pick someone.
Yeah.
Nothing's being done right now.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Everything's on to a halt. And next month in November, we still have to make some kind of agreement to fund our government again. We have to fund it, and that's not going to happen if we don't have if we don't have a speaker.
If we don't have a speaker in the House, we can't fund nobody. Give us the money.
It doesn't work like that.
I'll take another stimulus check. I can use the money right now. But anyways,
yeah.
Did you hear what happened up at President Avenue?
Oh, President Ave.
President Avenue, Durfee High School kids.
Oh God, what happened now?
There was a big, huge fight over there. Two girls fighting. You had the state police over there. You had the Fall River police over there. I mean, oh my God, man! It was terrible over there. Fall River Reporter picked it up. Fall River Experience picked it up. Then I got it off of Fall River Experience. I played it. It was horrible. It was horrible over there.
Yeah.
I mean,
sounds like Fall River.
No, but you know something though. But these young kids, okay, it started in McDonald's and then it ended up outside. You know what I'm saying? So racist comments again, but I'm not gonna say it on my show because I don't wanna get the. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was horrible. It was horrible. Okay, I mean, two girls fighting, but all those people over there, instead of calling the police and saying, hey, there's a fight over here or there's an argument over here at McDonald's, can you please, you know what I'm saying, get here right away before something happens. No, but what they do is they cheer whoever's fighting against each other, they cheer it on and make it worse. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, these are the high school kids. These are Durfee High School kids. No common sense. No respect. Even inside of a restaurant, they don't have any respect at all.
Absolutely not.
And this is why, there's a lot of people here that don't want to stay here in the city of Fall River. It's because of stuff like this happened. Like the shootings, the stabbings, the murders, and I mean...
Yeah, I mean, look at the needles on Pleasant Street.
Yeah, well, I mean, I ran into a couple. James, I ran into a couple of needles on Pleasant Street. I have. I mean, even down by where Curtain Loft is. Sometimes when I go by there, there's needles over there too on the corner over there. I don't pick it up and touch that stuff.
Yeah,
no.
Needles everywhere. Kennedy Park basically being a tent city.
Yeah, because why?
Although that's because of lack of affordable housing.
Well, yeah, when you got a lack of affordable housing, guess what? Then you're going to have more homeless people out there. And thanks to Mayor Paul Coogan for that. Because he doesn't want to relate to Maura Healey because, I don't want affordable housing, but I want, can you see me on my video? I don't want affordable housing. Okay? I don't want affordable, I want market rate housing because, the more you put market rate housing, guess what's going to happen? Okay, you're going to get more homeless people, and
and plus with more market rate housing, those apartments are going to be abandoned.
Yeah, well, sure, yeah. No, why? Because the rents go up so high
and nobody could afford them, so they're basically just abandoned apartments.
Yeah. Well, if you listen to the debate with Paul Coogan and Sam Sutter says that he has a plan for that. You know what I'm saying? He does, and I think he said he's willing to talk with Maura Healey too if he's elected mayor.
Yeah, well, and he better not bring back those trash bags.
No, he said he's not. He says he's not. He made a promise that he's not. And one thing else I can also agree on because Maura Healey wanted to use our shelters. Remember I was talking to you about the shelters?
Yeah.
She wants to put migrants in there. You know what Mayor Paul Coogan said and Sam Sutter says? And I'm shocked. They said no. They said both of them says no. That's not going to happen right now. We have to deal with the homeless crisis that we have here in Fall River.
Yeah.
We can't. We don't even have the money. Believe it or not. I mean,
well, you know what? Boston, Cambridge, Peabody.
Yeah, they get the money.
Those areas need to pick up their slack.
Yeah, they'll let them send them up there in the rich sections, and let the rich take care of the problem. Why should we take care of the problem?
And it also doesn't help that people like Greg Abbott and Ron DeSantis keep shipping migrants here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's tons of them.
If you remember Ron DeSantis, he kept shipping a bunch of migrants to Mass. Do you remember that?
I saw that.
And basically, how he got away with it.
How? I don't know. He's
a freaking governor. Of course, he's going to get away with it.
Yeah. I know I'm drinking coffee, so. Well, I do. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm on doing this, I have to have some kind of, coffee and everything to drink.
Oh, yeah.
No, I like talking politics with you. I do, honestly. I like to.
It's been interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, of course it has. You know what I'm saying? I like talking, even though sometimes we don't agree on things, but,
Yeah, you really make me want to pull my hair at times.
Yeah, well, you can pull your hair all you want. I mean, you want to look like me?
Oh, my God. I'm going to pull so much hair that my head's going to look like yours.
Why not? Hey, something, James, it's always a pleasure talking politics with you because I like to. You know what I'm saying? You know so much. I know so much. You know what I'm saying? We know so much about politicians, but we're the opposite side of the coin. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. We have to get along. We have to get along with each other. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? If we don't, then we're going to be like the House Republicans right now.
Yeah, we're not speaking to each other.
Without speaking to each other, they can't even elect a freaking speaker for crying out loud.
You know what we need? Just one committee, right? One committee, and that's it. I might have a little committee right here in this bedroom that I'm in. And sit at the table and get 2 people or 3, right? And and form a little committee, maybe a public safety committee. You know what I'm saying? And keep it live. You know what I'm saying? Have people watch it.
Well, there's a bunch of committees right now.
Yeah. Mayor Paul.
And those things that committees are usually the ones that that introduce bills into the House and the Senate.
Yeah. Well, public safety committees. That's what I'm saying. You know.
Well, that already exists, dude.
Well, I mean, we can have. Well, that doesn't exist in the city council anymore.
Oh, here.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we have to have a public safety committee inside the city council, and we did have a safety committee because we have to have it, because if we don't have it, how are we supposed to know what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Oh, by the way, James.
Especially our crime rate being the second worst in the whole state.
You know something, James? Google it up, right? Google it up and see for yourself and check it out. It'll show it to you. You can do it. It's public. It's how do they say? It's public knowledge, public information.
Yeah.
You know, it's public information. You know, you can actually do that. So I mean.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I already knew that.
Yeah. So I mean, and that's what I'm gonna probably do. You know what I'm saying? You know, check the public safety thing, but the chart. You know, and have. Matter of fact, I got the thing over here too that I could use too, and and put it up there, you know what I'm saying, and say, hey, look, you know what, well, there it is, and, there's the crime rates of the city, this is how bad it is, but just, come on, why are they doing this? Blocking this thing like this.
Did you hear that RFK Jr. is running?
Yeah.
Independent?
Oh.
And there's been a poll that recently came out where RFK Jr. actually hurts Trump. And they have Biden up by 2 points because of it. So, look, I mean, if RFK Jr. can get his name on all 50 states, Trump's in trouble.
We'll see. I'm not into the. We'll see. Well, I want to see.
That came out.
Huh?
Well, from the most recent polls that came out.
Yeah, but I want.
Jr. announced he was running as an independent. Biden's numbers went up and Trump's went down.
Oh, we'll see.
RFK Jr. being there. So it sounds like RFK is probably going to be a spoiler in the election next year.
Oh, we'll see.
Name on all 50 states.
Yeah, well, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Because there is, there's a lot going on. We need a Speaker of the House.
Oh
we do.
My God!
I mean, I'm not trying to avoid questions. I'm just saying we'll. I mean, I can't predict anything until I do my research and see the polls for myself. You know what I'm saying? So I can't predict anything. You know what I'm saying?
So it shows Biden up with 41%. It showed Trump with 39, and it shows RFK Jr. 14.
Wow.
And that RFK Jr. is actually a more appealing candidate than Trump. It seems like a lot more the right wing would actually be in favor of him.
Well,
don't get me wrong. RFK's not going to win a single state.
No, he's not.
He's not going to win a single electoral vote. But it seems like he'll definitely take away some of Trump's votes.
Well, that's probably the only way
because he's seen as the more sane option than Donald.
Yeah. But like I said, you know what I'm saying? I can't predict anything yet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why I try not to, talk about the presidency, because I can't predict nothing yet until they get a Speaker of the House. They need a Speaker of the House. That's what they need.
That's a big if.
Yeah. Oh, we're all gonna be screwed, James.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They can't even elect a bloody speaker. They can't.
No, they can't. I don't know why. I don't know why they're having such a hard time electing a speaker.
because Jim Jordan's just pissing off moderates.
Well, he said that Jim Jordan said that he says shame on the Republicans, okay, shame on them, okay, and you know something, and I'm going to agree with him because because some of these Republicans, some of these Republicans, they're moderates. You know what I'm saying? And they don't care. They don't care who they put in there. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that are real Republicans would want a Republican speaker in the House.
Well, here's the thing. There's more moderates than the far right. That's fact. There's more moderates made up there.
Yeah.
So and plus Republicans already have a small majority in the House.
Yeah.
It's already really small. So.
Well, we'll get somebody in here. Just give it time.
Well, hey, you know what? If Jim Jordan even bothers to moderate on his positions, he'll be speaker. I 100%. And this is coming from a progressive. If Jim Jordan moderates his positions, then he would be speaker without fail.
Yeah.
But no, he's a far right extremist. He's an election denier. And look, people are so fed up with that. And all these speaker elections that took place recently prove it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
I mean, Jim Jordan is just not it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Because I looked on every single page for everything, and I saw something, but.
Fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
God, they can't even elect a freaking speaker.
Well, good thing, man. You want me to run for Speaker of the House? I can. You can elect me. Hey, I'll run with the moderate.
You as Speaker of the House.
I would run with the moderate. I would.
Yeah, well, you know what? You would probably have a better chance than Jim Jordan.
Well, I would run with the moderate. Of course I would. I'll call up the Federal Election Commission right now and tell them I want to run for Speaker of the House. I'll run with the moderate.
Oh man, that's what Republicans should do. They should moderate somebody who's more moderate. That person will definitely win.
Imagine me.
You.
Somebody from Fall River.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing wrong with, I don't think, running with the moderate. I don't think there is. I'm saying so. I don't think there is. But I would like to. Hey, you know what? I'm going to call up the federal election and say, hey, look, hey, you guys cannot find a speaker up there, so please put me in, and I'll run. I am a conservative, Republican conservative, but I want to run with the moderate. That's what I would do. And I'll bet you any money I get elected.
That's what the Republicans should do, but no, they're not.
I would run with the moderate. There's nothing wrong with running with the moderate. I don't think.
Well, no. It actually makes you more sane.
Yeah. Well, I would run with the moderate, but it's not. I'm going to say this, that I'm not going to. Once I run with the moderate, I'm not going to agree with either side. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to favor this side and not favor this side. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm going to be right there in the middle, where I belong. So they can't say, hey, you know what? Hey, you're a lousy Speaker of the House. I don't want this guy in here. Now I'm going to kick this guy out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Basically what Matt Gaetz did with McCarthy.
Yeah.
He basically got rid of Kevin because he was quote unquote not conservative enough, which is an absolute lie.
Yeah.
And McCarthy became the first ever Speaker to be removed.
Yeah, right, yeah. Well, it is what it is. But McCarthy's gone, so we can't...
He's gone.
Can't...
he was a lousy speaker anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
he was very
everybody
close.
said it. We knew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I mean, especially if he's listening to somebody like Marjorie Taylor Greene and her telling him what to do, then yeah, he's pretty crap.
well, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's a pretty good senator too. So I mean, was she Congress or senator?
She's god awful.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
she can't be that. Not I know, but she can't be that awful. She's still what, a Congress woman?
Well, here's the thing. She's from an R+30 district.
Oh.
With a bunch of stupid voters that'll vote Republican no matter what, because they don't know any better. And again, those same voters, they're kind of dumb. They're kind of dumb. They really don't care about candidate quality at all.
Yeah.
They really don't.
I hear you. Yeah.
So yeah, Georgia's 14th. That's Marjorie's district. Yeah, that's they don't have the brightest voters.
Well, Marjorie's district, yeah.
Yeah, Georgia's 14th.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, yeah, man, I was, yeah,
Yeah, but you know what? I wanted to call in to share some stuff.
Good. I'm glad you did. I told you. I mean, my show is for everybody. Okay, my show is not just for conservatives, Republicans. My show is for everybody. This is a talk show for everybody. Okay, with anybody that wants to come over and vent, this is a talk show for everybody. This is something that what people want to share. You know what I'm saying? So people want to share something for Republicans. Somebody wants to share something from a Democratic. Somebody wants to share something from a independent, or if they want to share other things of what's going on in their towns, like North Main Street, South Main Street, wherever you live. I mean, it's for everybody. It's a talk show. I mean, it's not something that a subject that we just actually stick on one subject. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
we
you know what? We're not partisan hacks, so
yeah.
we're not at all.
No. So I don't stick on to one issue. I move on to other issues, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, like if I talk about city election, after I'm done talking about city election, I move on to others like federal elections, state elections, and then after I'm done with that, if I have enough time on my show, I would talk about there was a shooting here in Fall River. We had 3 shootings in one day or something? Or how many days?
It was 3 shootings in 12 hours.
Well, 3 shootings in 12 hours here in the city of Fall River. So that's why Fall River is on edge right now. And not to mention that the high school kids over not to mention that the high school kids from Durfee High School having a brawl in McDonald's and bringing it outside and having probably about 30 cop cars over there, plus state troopers and everything over there, breaking up the fight and everything else and stuff. They had to handcuff people so that way they could separate everybody and start talking to everybody. Hey, what's going on here? Hey, was you involved? No, I wasn't. Okay, I'll take the cuffs off you. You can go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there was actually cameras rolling over there. Believe it or not, Fall River Experience, Fall River Reporter. I'm surprised the Best of Life wasn't even over there. But I mean, too bad I wasn't even over there because I would have had the whole footage. You know what I'm saying, of everything. But I took the footage off of Fall River Experience and I played it on my show just to show my viewers that. This is what's going on here in your city, and this is what Mayor Paul Coogan says that Fall River is safe, and it's not safe. Fall River is one of the top dangerous cities.
I don't think he said the city was safe. I think he was just underestimating the city's crime.
he said it was safe. He said it was.
Oh, so weird. So weird. Well, I mean, I watched it, and he said
Yeah.
that.
Well,
he said that some numbers on the city's crime were off.
he's off. No, it's not. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not. You know what I mean? It's, you know, the crime rate in this city is horrible. The shooting, stabbings, murders.
Yeah, it's second worst in the whole country.
Well, it's right.
Not second worst in the country. Second worst in the state after North Adams.
Yeah, and it's right there in their face. I mean, you can see it when you read it. It's right there. I mean, statistics don't lie. You know what I'm saying? From the FBI, database, and from the police and our policing database too. So it's not. I mean, it doesn't lie. I mean, it's right there. You know. I mean, I'm working on that, trying to get some. I'm working on more things, trying to get some stuff going. I want to make my show even better. And oh, by the way, I tried that. I cannot make a logo at all.
Well, I'm sure you can. You just have to. It just takes a lot of trial and error.
Nah, I don't have.
Oh man.
But I was just wondering, maybe can you do it?
I mean, if you want me to,
I appreciate it. I appreciate if you would.
Yeah, I mean, I'll help you out.
And I could just put it on my I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I mean I can.
I mean, you'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out. Yeah, yeah. Can you? I mean, can you make me one?
Yeah. Well, you know. Well, yeah. Give me some time, and yeah, I'll make one for you.
Sure, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I like a good logo. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know how to do those. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I mean,
well, they could be a pain at times.
Yeah, you know. I mean, I did try, but I'm like, you know what? I said, I'm the type of person that gives up. You know, well, first or second try. James, I'm telling you, I do. I give up all the time. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like if I can't do it, I'm struggling. Forget it. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I'll make a logo for you.
No, I would appreciate that. Would be, I mean, that would be appreciated. I mean, do you want me to buy you a coffee? Do you want me to bribe you for a coffee?
Well, you know what? You can give me a strawberry colada from Dunkin'.
Well, I mean, how much are those?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's been a while since I've had one, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, next time I see you, you know what I'm saying? You know. I mean, it's.
But yeah, I'll make you one, and yeah, I just wanted to call in prepped a few things.
Good. I mean, my show's a talk show. My show is not, you know, just about politics. My show's, you know, about you know what's going on here in Fall River. You know what I'm saying? Why is Fall River, you know, on edge all the time with all these crimes going on? And you know, I mean, every, you know, within the 12 hour, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's totally nuts. I mean, do you still have your scanner? Oh, I shouldn't even mention that.
Yeah, I do. Well, yeah, I do. I have an app on my phone that has scanners all over the country.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to my scanner every single day, every single night. Especially, it's even worse on Friday night, James.
Yeah, no, especially now Kennedy Park and Pleasant Street.
Kennedy Park and Pleasant Street.
And Plymouth Avenue.
Yeah.
And apparently there's some brawls happening outside of St. Anne's Hospital.
Yeah. I mean, in Fall River, you never know what's going to happen here.
Oh, you never know.
Well, back in the 1980s and 1960s, this wasn't like this. I mean, probably maybe a little bit, but not as much not as much as it is now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had issues, but we had fights, gang fights over here, bar fights and everything. We had it all over here. But you know something? But when the fight started, okay, you know something? Hey, enough is enough. That's it. People go home. But now, today,
It's not like that.
it's not like that no more. Okay,
No.
people are gonna fight until somebody goes to the hospital,
Oh man.
and it's been happening, and now it's time for Fall River, to put an end to this stuff, and that's it. Even if we have to, even if we have to have, okay, even if we have to have, okay, our own, what do you call it, neighborhood watch, okay? If we can, we're going to have our neighborhood watch. I mean, then let it be so. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't keep having this all the time. We can't keep having all these fights and all these shootings and stabbings and stuff that's going on here in the city of Fall River. Okay, we have to keep our city nice and safe. Okay, we have to. Okay, because if we don't, you know what I'm saying? We have schools down the street over here. We have schools everywhere, and parents. Okay, and the thing I worry about is that parents bring their kids to school. You know what I'm saying? They get up in the morning, they bring their kids to school, and they and they go home. And now when the parents go home, they're worried about, oh, geez, there's a big, huge fight in front of the school and everything else in front of the school. When my kid goes, wow, I mean, I have to get out there. You know what I'm saying? Parents worry about their kids too. You know what I'm saying? They have to. You know what I'm saying? Parents worry about their kids too because of all the fights and stuff that go on. Especially in front of schools and stuff too. I mean, come on, man.
Well, and especially the city's poverty rate and crime rate increasing.
Yeah. I mean, the parents are all on edge now. You know what I'm saying? The parents are all on edge now about this.
No, the entire city is on edge.
The whole entire... I'm even on edge. You see my face? James, do you see me on my video?
No, I don't. No, I'm calling you from my phone.
Oh,
so.
Well, if you saw, yeah, I'm on edge.
I know you.
I mean, yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm on edge.
Especially hearing 3 shootings in 12 hours on Saturday, was it? Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is Fall River. What do you want?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Oh my gosh. No.
Yeah.
I like your chair, James.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that new gaming chair I got.
That's nice. Don't tell your viewers where you got it from. Play.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, I know. But I don't want to. Don't say how much you paid for it.
Got like a footrest on it and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took like freaking. Took like an hour for me to build that thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
So, yeah, it did. It took an hour for you too. Wow.
yeah, it took like an hour. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least you got something nice anyway.
Yeah. Well, especially the footrest. That took a while to
Yeah.
set up.
Yeah. I like it though. It's awesome though. Hey, at least you're comfortable.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
No more sitting on those wooden chairs.
Oh, I'm sitting on a wooden chair right now, man. I'm telling you. I mean, I keep just going jiggling around a little bit.
It's absolutely horrible.
Yeah. Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's horrible. I'll buy it like maybe a.
That's why I got a chair like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll buy actually like maybe a small one because I can't afford a huge one like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, my name ain't James the Rockefeller.
Oh man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
Oh,
yeah.
man, if I was a Rockefeller, then I would probably buy a private island in the Cayman Islands or somewhere.
Oh, so if you were Rockefeller, you would actually go and buy a private, actually a private island, right?
Stereotypical that the Rockefellers would do. Buying property in the Cayman Islands, put all your money there, so that way you won't pay a single dollar in tax your whole life.
Right.
You know.
Why not?
All those million and billionaires do that. They put money, they put all their money like in the Cayman Islands. They have like a Swiss bank account, so that way they won't pay a single dollar in tax.
Yeah. Of course.
Oh man.
Yeah. But hey, you know what? But the billionaires, though, they think that they're actually Rockefeller too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, always. Oh, I think my cat wants to go up there.
Oh boy, Rocky. Rocky Balboa.
He wants to go up on that desk, so I'm just letting him use that chair.
Your new chair?
All right, there we go.
You're putting him on your new chair?
He was trying to get up to my desk, where my makeshift studio is.
Oh boy.
Well, cause there's a TV there, and I put on a video for him that shows like squirrels and stuff in nature.
Oh, you do that for him, yeah.
Really interested in that. Yep.
That poor Rocky, man. Telling you. Hey, now you got to get another cat. Saying now you got to get a cat. Name it Apollo Creed.
Another cat.
And name it Apollo Creed. You got Rocky. Now you need a cat named Apollo Creed.
Oh my god.
I'm just funny, huh? So I mean, just no. I'd like to make. Well, I mean, again, I'd like to make my show funny too. You know what I'm saying? You know, not just I like to make it funny. But like I said, my show's not about about politics. You know what I'm saying? We talk about everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything, especially what goes on in the North End, South End. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. You know, I like when people call and say, hey, let's have if another person calls me and says, hey, I would like to, talk about what's going on in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're from Fall River, Westport, or Dartmouth, or Rehoboth, or wherever you are. You know what I'm saying? Hey, give me some feedback on what's going on in your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And and give us some ideas. Okay, how do you solve crime in your city? You know what I'm saying? And where you live. So that way, give us some ideas. So that way we can use those ideas down here. You know what I'm saying? How do we, if there is a opiate crisis going on in Rehoboth, you know what I'm saying? And the mayor or the city or the legislator up there says, this is how you resolve it. So give us that idea. You know what I'm saying? How to resolve it down here. So we like to work with everybody. We like to work with Rehoboth. We like to work with Somerset, Swansea. We like to work with Westport, Tiverton. We like to work with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that way we can have the ideas. So we can put all those ideas together and say, okay, what is the best idea that how we can solve opiate crisis or homeless crisis, and how can we? You know what I'm saying? So we mark those ideas down and we go up the list. Okay, well, this should be the best one. That one should be the best to solve with the opiate crisis too. So I mean, give us ideas. You know what I'm saying? My show's about ideas. Okay, give us ideas. That's what we need. We need ideas, and so that way we can talk about these ideas and then and share the information. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is what my show's about. We talk about everything. We talk about ideas, how we can solve things. How can we bring how can we bring better better business to our community? How can we build our police force a little bit better? How can we how can we do these things? You know what I'm saying? We need ideas. That's what we need. So today I challenge people. I'm going to challenge wherever you're from. I don't care where you're from. I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to give you the biggest challenge of your life. Okay? I challenge you to write down all the things that are going on in your town. Okay? And how you solve them and give it to us. So, I mean, that's going to be your homework and the biggest challenge of your life today. And you can either send it to me by email or you can put it on my messenger, and I'll get it and I'll look through them, and then I will I will read them out. I want to know what is the biggest thing going on in your city. I don't care where you're from. Westport, Somerset, Swansea, Rehoboth. Bring it, write it all down, and give it to me, so that way I can actually talk about them too. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if no, that's my alarm, the 8 o'clock alarm. That's what I'm looking for. My show is not just about politics. It's about solving issues and problems that are going on around everywhere throughout this whole entire nation. Okay, so, but anything else you want to say, James?
Well, you know what? I gotta get going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but
I gotta call it here. Yeah, I've been on for a while.
Yeah. So again, I appreciate you coming on, and sharing some of these. I appreciate you coming on and sharing some of your thoughts about Fall River, and and talking about a lot of the issues that are going on here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, and and again, you're always welcome to come on my show and and share some of your thoughts too. You know what I'm saying? But we all have to work together. We all have to work together, and figure out what can we do about what's going on in our community. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, even so, North Main Street gets the most of the blunt of the shooting, stabbings, and everything over there too. So I mean, it's North Main Street, Locust and North Main Street, stabbings over there. I mean, come on. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Mayor Paul Coogan is not, doing his job like he's supposed to be doing. Former Mayor Sam Sutter went out there after that and did and talked to everybody about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, an 18-year-old kid got killed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that could be my son. You know what I'm saying? That took that bullet. You know what I'm saying? But it could have been. You know what I'm saying? It could have been. You know what I'm saying? But it's ideas. It could have been. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? But we got to protect everybody. We got to protect families. We got to protect our community. You know what I'm saying? Even if we have to become a citizens watch in our community. You know what I'm saying? Even if we have to, hey, we got to, something. The police cannot be everywhere, so the community has to have some part in it too. You know what I'm saying? To help out. You know. You got to take a risk. Don't matter. You got to take a risk. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though, I can have somebody say to me, well, I don't want to. I'm afraid to get shot. I'm afraid to get stabbed, and this and that. You know something though? You know what? Hey, we have to take a risk. You know what I'm saying, James? We have to take a risk. You know what I'm saying? A risk. We have to. I mean, I've taken risk all my life. You know what I'm saying? So, but I will not talk about that on a live video.
Yeah.
So, but I will talk. I will talk to you in private with that. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
But
Well, I gotta go.
All right, James, and thank you again for coming on and sharing your thoughts, and what is going on. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, again, you're welcome. You're welcome to come back on again, and when I'm on live, when we can discuss more things. I mean, this is fun. But enjoy your vacation. My
vacation starts in like 12 days.
Well, enjoy it, and I hope it goes well, and I want I'd like to hear all the details, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, you know something? You're like a son that I never had before. Well, like Noreen said. But I ain't going with that one too, so.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But,
all right. Well, you have a good night.
You too. Have a good night, James. Well, that's, my good friend, my good friend James. He's also friends of the family. He's a really good kid, young adult. And he knows his stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just like my son does. You know what I'm saying? But again, I talk about this all the time. He has to go, and yes, he did. So, he's a good kid. He's a good young adult. He's smart. He knows his stuff. You know what I'm saying? But again, Fall River is on the edge again. With all this, with all this stabbing going on. You know what I'm saying? So, and shootings and things like that, and the brawls that are happening on President Avenue. And I did share the video of it. Fall River Reporter. Then it was Fall River Experienced had it. Then I got it. You know what I'm saying? So. I mean, it's horrible. It is horrible. It's a horrible thing it's horrible. You know what I'm saying? And Fall River is not safe at all. It's not. And it will never be until we get former Mayor Sam Sutter in there that knows the statistics for real. Okay? Spindle City, Straight Talk, has all the statistics, okay, on the crime in the city, okay, but next time I'm on, I will also play the replay of Spindle City Straight Talk, and they will, and I have the what do you call it, the and I will play the replay, and they will and you'll see what I'm talking about, because CJ Ferry, Chip, they have all this stuff, okay, that's going on here, all these things, these issues that are going on here in the city of Fall River, so I mean, but there's a few things here. Let's see. Let me change glasses again, and because there was something here being said. Over here. So let's read out these comments over here. Stephen Borges, how you doing, buddy? How are you? It's good to see you again. Chip had really good concrete evidence too, of course. Let me see here. kind of like glasses, like really dirty. Let's see. All right, let me bring this down. Let me see here. Okay, Stephen Borges says Chip had really good concrete statistics, not the BS state, and that Coogan is spores. Well, thank you. I appreciate that for that. And plus also, I appreciate you coming on and listening to what I'm saying here. So. Yes, yes. Oh, Dave, I think James says he had to go. Of course, he's always coming out. He always on my show. He's my co-worker. And also my son's best friend too as well. Let me see. Let me see here. The incumbents and the Fall River City voters has no idea. So why do they keep getting elected if they have no idea? Well, I mean, the Fall River City Councils, they don't. Okay, they don't have any clue. They don't have any clue of what is going on here in the city of Fall River. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Joe Camara don't have no clue what's going on here in the city of Fall River. Who else don't have any clue that's going on here in the city of Fall River? Sean Kadeen don't have no clue what's going on here in the city of Fall River, because these people are not out in the street, okay? These people are not out there to see what's going on, okay? They're not. They're not out there to see what's going on, and it's pretty sad. I mean, they're in their chambers, they're talking about this, they're talking about that, but I don't see not one city councilor out there seeing what's going on, okay? Again, this reminds me of Paul Coogan all over again, okay? This is a Paul Coogan trick. Sit in your office and don't sit in your office and look out the window all day and then right home at the end of the night at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and right at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know there was a shooting out there. I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know somebody got stabbed. Oh, I didn't know this. Oh, I didn't know we were short cops. I didn't know that we had this stuff going on. But you know what it is? They talk about so much things, and they forget all the time. They forget. And you know what? They forget all the time. They forget the most important things that they need to talk about. Instead of taking care of one item at the time, they got an agenda, a paper this long. Okay, I've seen them. All right, when I ran for city council, I've seen them. And it has 1 item, 2 items, 3 items, 4 items, 5 items. They have items all the way down to 7 sometimes 8. And you don't even, and I'm telling you, I mean, they don't do one item, they do a bunch of items at the same time, But again, Mayor Paul Coogan, doesn't know what's going on here in the city of Fall River. But that's what Mayor Paul Coogan does, likes to criticize everybody, you know what I'm saying, but, But again, I also want to thank City Councilor Laura Washington for getting married. She got married, so thanks to her. But she didn't show up at any of the debates either. But she got married. She's on vacation, so But congratulations to her from Third Baptist Church, Laura Washington. I know her dad. He's a retired pastor from the Third Baptist Church. Congratulations to her, to Laura Washington for getting married again. Yeah. Well, she deserves it, man. She deserves a good guy. You know what I'm saying? So, she got one, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I'm saying? it's hey, you know they say, happy wife, happy life. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? As long as you treat everybody good, as long as you treat your wife good, that's all good. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to treat your wife badly, then you don't deserve to have her. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is. But again, congratulations to her, and good luck into your marriage too as well. And let me see. Let me see here. Let me see here. Okay. Let me see. Stephen Borges. He just wrote something else too, and he's always giving me some updates on things too, because he used to live in Fall River once, and and he knows. Let's see. Okay, there it is. Okay. So why does the people keep voting these same ones again? Well, you know why? Because they like to hear the same old stuff again. That's why. That's what they like to hear. They like to hear. They like to hear the same ideas. They don't like to hear different ideas. That's how it is. Okay, that's how Fall River is. We have to get more people out into the primaries to vote. Okay, more people out there to vote. If you don't get out there and vote, then you're gonna get the same old people in office again. So you got to get out there and vote November 7th. Okay. Vote for new city councilors, okay? Vote for new city councilors. I mean, I voted for Michelle Dion, because she's open on a lot of things. She's great. I'm saying so. So that's why that's why I voted for her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's open on a lot of things. She doesn't sugarcoat anything. She says it like it is. And. So, but again, Pamela Liberty LeBeau stepped down from the city council. She resigned from the city council for what happened. Her going out with a married man, and having an affair, with a married man. Wife caught it, boom, and that was it. So yeah, that's how it was. I'm saying, And hey, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And then yet she turned the felony into a misdemeanor, that wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what city councilors would do that? So yes, I'm going to stay angry. Yes, and I'm going to hold the politicians accountable for everything that they say they do and promise the people of our city. You know what I'm saying? Even presidents too. Again, I'm going to stay mad and upset, because I'm going to hold them accountable too as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, for everything that they do and say. You know what I'm saying? So, just like the war in Israel with Hamas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at that mess over there. It's crazy. I mean, it's nuts. And look at President Avenue. Look at the stuff that was happening over there. Big, huge fight over there with the Durfee High School kids. Okay, it started in McDonald's. I had a couple of separated videos. I did show it. You know what I'm saying? I did show it, and separated videos. And the kids did. They started inside and went outside. State troopers, police, a lot of police cars were there. I mean, man, this is like a big egg on, like a big, huge brawl that happened over there on President Avenue, next to the American Market Basket in Fall River. So, too, I mean, well, it's pretty sad, but I don't know what to say anymore. So, I'm gonna, before I end my broadcast tonight. Usually, this is a big topic tonight, so I had to actually say. But I'm going to give the weather. It's partly cloudy, high 62, lows 49, 54 cloudy, 53, 52, 51, 50. and 49 at 5 p.m. So it's 52-64 today. So clear conditions tonight is continuing through the morning. Windy, gusts up to 8 miles an hour tonight. So so it's not going to be so bad. It's not going to be bad at all. It won't. But but hey, again, I want people to know what's going on in the city. Okay, what's going on in your city. You know what I'm saying, and I like to know what's going on in everybody else's city, so I can actually talk about it and give them some information. So and how can we fix these issues? You know what I'm saying. So but again, if you do anybody, and I like to listen to everybody. Matter of fact, the other day I was on my show. I was talking to a kid from Colorado. He was from Colorado, and and we were talking back and forth on different issues that was going on in his city. Thomas Kurt, he was really polite young man. He's a family man. He's from Colorado Springs, I think he said, and he was very polite, and he was talking about his issues and stuff that was going on in Colorado, which is Colorado's a big place. Yes, it is. It's a humongous place over there. So and Chicago too is a big place over there. But again, we all have to get along with each other, and we all have to band together to help people. Help people, help us help out. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, police cannot be everywhere. Police not going to be everywhere. It's not. I wish I can say that they can stay in one area, but they're not. You know what I'm saying? They got different calls here and there. Sometimes they take cruisers off the district and bring them to go back up the cruiser in the other district too. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But hey, like I said, with that brawl that happened, okay, up at President Avenue with all those police over there, the police have to. The police have to. All right, Steve, and you have a good night. You got to go, and good night. So you have a great night, and and thank you for coming on too as well. I mean, you're welcome to come on and listen to stuff that I have to say. My show is only a talk show, okay? I talk about everything under the sun, okay? Not just about politics. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll talk about some crazy, some celebrity or something. Some celebrity, or celebrities. You know what I'm saying? How they are and stuff. But hey, you have a great night, and thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. But anyways, it's already it's 10/18/2023. It's at 8:40. So I want to thank everybody for coming on and listening to what I have to say. But make sure you get out there November 7th and vote for Sam Sutter for mayor for the city of Fall River, because we need Sam Sutter. Thank you. And again, this is Dave Mead, Fall River Media. Again, I want to thank everybody, Steve, James Kilgus, for coming on my show, and everybody else listening to Behind the Scenes. Thank you, and and I want everybody to have a great night and stay safe. We're in the fall now, so we're in the fall. So stay safe, drive safe, and please Stay off your phones, man. Stop texting and driving. Stop that, man. Stop texting and driving, man. It's against the law. When I'm out there, I'm at a bus stop, I see it all the time. Stop that, man. Texting and driving, man. Because, you know something? You're on your phone texting, boom, you're going to hit somebody. Stop texting and driving. Okay? Stop it. Okay? Stop texting and driving. Because if I see it, I'm going to put you on blast. Okay? Stop texting and driving. Have a great night.